What is up, guys? I'm the White One, and today I was just gonna, I don't know, post this video because why not? Uh, my light is horrible right now, so is my hair, everything's horrible. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do with the channel for a bit. I started the channel back in like high school when I was like making dubstep remixes because I was bored and I was into dubstep at the time. And then I started playing tabletop and video games all the time for fun with some friends. I started playing 40k, Warhammer 40k. I started playing War Machine. I started playing a game called Gaslands for a bit. Got out of it, but I'm back in. I started playing stuff like that. I started playing more video games. I at one point was gonna start uploading using Share Factory, and you've probably seen the Share Factory videos. One of me playing Dragon Quest Builders that has no audio, and that is my fault. I didn't go into the settings and change it back. I had to reformat my PlayStation when my friend's game that he gifted me or whatever basically corrupted my system. So I had to reset my PlayStation. Thankfully, all my stuff is backed up. But without that, I had no settings reset. I even had like the base theme. I didn't have the theme I like to run on my PlayStation. So I had no audio, even though I was in a mic and I was talking the entire time. Moving the phone around a lot. I'm doing this video on my phone because my laptop is kind of slow and janky right now. So I'm trying to get that fixed. It will not record properly. The audio is choppy as hell. The audio is probably going to be choppy because I have a fan going on. It's hot today. But aside from that, and you probably also saw the Dead by Daylight video of me playing as Wraith. My friend, that's the game that screwed up my PlayStation actually, was my friend slash cousin Jake, J-Man 101 or whatever. He's my cousin. I was bored and I wanted to record some videos with him, so he took like the main system or whatever off his PS4, so that way when he logged onto my PS4, it let me use his account, and so he was able to let me play Dead by Daylight with him, which was awesome. But Dead by Daylight kind of screwed up the PlayStation. That's why I had to reformat the damn thing, which pissed me off to no end. So I had to delete that, so I'm not going to be even playing that anymore. I honestly don't know if I'm going to do anything for the channel for a while. I was thinking of uploading some more PlayStation stuff, because I've been playing Borderlands 2 in anticipation for Borderlands 3, but a lot of it I haven't recorded. I've got like a level 60 Necromancer that I'm honestly just playing through Ultimate mode with, just to see how far I can get before Borderlands 3 comes out. If I can do raid bosses on Ultimate and stuff like that. Dragon Quest Builders I played for a bit, but that game is so grindy, it does not really deserve that. That's why people do like builds on that game instead of doing playthroughs, because all honesty, it took me 9 hours to finish the first chapter, and that's the easiest chapter, and that's after me like failing the boss fight 3 times, that's after me dying like 19 times to random monsters, stuff like that, so I honestly didn't even record that. Or some of it I did record, but I realized this is just me dying and running around with a stick hitting stuff for an hour, so I deleted that. And that's the only thing I can really think to play. I don't really have anything new to play right now. I got a new game for my Switch, but I can't record stuff on my Switch right now. I would have to PlayStation has an auto-record feature, so Share Factory is free, and you can auto-record stuff for free, and you can edit stuff in Share Factory for free. But for something like a Switch, or I'm not sure about Xbox, I don't play Xbox, but for something like a Switch, I would have to buy a capture card, which like you plug into the HDMI and it records for you, and then you put it on your computer and you edit it from there. The problem with that being that if it's like $90 for a good capture card that would allow me to play games on my Switch that I actually show, because I play a lot of RPGs and stuff like that, stuff that I would have to record 9+ hours of working on, and cut it down to like an hour of gameplay, and then cut that into 3 30-minute long, or 3 like 20-ish minute long videos, which of course I have no problem with doing that. I have the ability to edit videos. It's just the fact that I can't afford $90 right now. I'm recording on my phone, not on a camera. which is the most annoying thing I can think of. Lastly, me and my friends have been playing the Dragon Ball Super card game, and I did upload my one deck profile, but like a week after I uploaded that profile, one of the cards in it got banned, another card got limited down to one, stuff like that, so I couldn't even play that deck, and so I might take down the profile, I might just leave it up for views. There are people out there who play with banned cards in an unlimited format for Dragon Ball where nothing is banned, so you can go ahead and play Hirudegarn Storm, and you can go ahead and you can play Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan 3 Goku Great Apes. It happens. So there are people that play that. I've seen it online, playing unlimited decks where there's no ban list or anything, so they can play what they want and get janky and whatnot, but the problem with it being that because of that unlimited format, it's a select group of people, so I might leave it up, I might not. Me and my friends are getting really sick of Dragon Ball. It is annoying the hell out of us to play it on occasion. My friend Dakota, also known as Bullet the Ghost, go ahead and look him up. Just look up Bullet the Ghost, he should be there. He uses Share Factory too. My friend Dakota, Bullet, he's gotten to the point where he cannot enjoy Dragon Ball. Like, he builds a deck and he tries to have fun with it, and then he goes into a tournament with it, and then it's against my Janemba, which even with the ban list changing is still pretty damn fast and pretty damn OP. Or he goes against my friend Aaron, and Aaron likes to play those metagame janky decks and stuff like that, and so it gets to the point where, like, he tries to build something fun, and we're all running bullshit meta, or he tries to build something bullshit meta, and then he just does not enjoy the game at all because he doesn't like the deck. So that's the problem he has, unfortunately for him. And all honesty, my friend Blake is getting sick of it too. He only ever really likes to build Gogeta / Goku / Vegito. He likes to build Goku-related stuff, so Gogeta is his favorite, so he likes to build that. The thing is that it gets boring. It's always, okay, play a card, untap some energy, play another card, now use Union Fusion to pay an energy and play a 4-drop first turn because of bullshit stuff and stuff like that, and Blake gets bored of it. We all get bored of it. We're all getting bored of it, so we're going to go back to, we're going to try to go back to playing Cardfight Vanguard, which I might upload deck profiles for that. I don't know. I might upload games for that. I don't know. But aside from that, there's nothing I can really think of doing for that purpose. And then, after all that, there's the problem of... Sorry, my finger's starting to move weird. It's getting itchy. After all that, we're all just getting sick of card games in general. Vanguard, we all sunk a lot of money into, including me. I bought like 19 total boxes throughout the entire time I was playing it, and then they reformatted the game, like when they completely restarted it. The game is completely new, there's nothing about the old stuff in it. So, in fact, older cards are getting reprinted to the point that, like, you can't play the older cards and the newer cards at the same time. There's a set for the game called Premium, or not a set, there's a format for the game called Premium where you can play the old stuff and the new stuff together, but the problem with that is that the newer cards have like 9,000 power, 11,000 power, and then 13,000 power. The old cards had like 5 to 7,000 power, 8 to 9,000 power, and then like 11,000 power. And it, the number difference doesn't seem that big, but when you have a card that gets plus 45 and has 1,300 power at the start, that's 5,300 power, or something like that. My math is wrong, I'm not even saying it right. Versus a card that has 11k power, the difference is really big, especially when you're trying to block that. And they changed a lot of formats for the game, like the triggers. There's a trigger missing now, and they got a new trigger that only one format of the game gets, and so there's a lot of problems with the game, and all of us sank a lot of money into the old stuff, so the new stuff we can't exactly play without sinking money into. We could play Premium, and we're all going to build Premium stuff, but there aren't like official shops anymore for Premium. Premium was supposed to stop being a thing, like tournament-wise, for the actual makers of the game back in like October last year, so technically, if we did, like, tournaments for Vanguard and we were all playing Premium, they couldn't get tournament packs for us. Which, I mean, there are local stores that don't care about tournament packs, but our group, especially with stuff like Dragon Ball and Vanguard, we needed those tournament packs. They had promos that only you get from the tournament packs. And that kind of affects the economy of the game. You know, you build a deck that you like, but you find out, oh, there's this promo card for it that you only get in tournament packs, and people want $40 fucking for it. And so you go online and it's like, oh, I'll give you the one copy of the card for $35. Or I could go to a tournament, pay $5, and come in last place, and I still get a tournament pack, and maybe I pull it. So that's a problem we all have. So I'm not sure if we're gonna play Vanguard. We might. Just thought I'd put this video out there to say I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I made this channel in high school, like I said earlier, and I didn't know what I was doing then. I really don't know what I'm doing now. I wish I could make videos, but I don't have the money for a capture card, so I can't play games on my Switch for my channel. Share Factory works and everything, but the editing is crap compared to, like, the editor on my computer, and I don't have a working flash drive. My good flash drive got bent in my pocket a few weeks ago, so it doesn't even work. So that's why I haven't uploaded anything on my PlayStation. I can't do it because I have no Wi-Fi where I live. I'm doing this on my phone so I can upload it immediately. After all that, I'm still having some issues with everything. I'm having issues with money. I'm looking for a job and I cannot find one. The best thing I've gotten is Lowe's. Like, Lowe's called me, like, a few days after I applied to work there. But they called me when my phone had no signal, when I was, like, at a relative's. And so I didn't know about it until, like, 4 hours later when I got it on voicemail. And by then, the guy who called me was off his shift. And then I tried calling the next day, and it would not go through. And, like, for 2 or 3 days straight, I could not get the phone to go through. I would lose signal on my cell phone, or I would use the house phone, and it wouldn't work. And then finally one day I got through at like 4:30 in the afternoon thinking, oh, the dude probably works like a midday shift, so maybe like 3:30, 3:45, maybe 4 o'clock would be his cutoff point, but, you know, maybe I'll get lucky, or maybe there's another person in case somebody calls late. And they're like, we're sorry, but he only works from like 7 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon, like a shift, so he kind of has to be called during that day, and he's the only guy. And then for a straight week, I could not get through, and I physically went to Lowe's to pick up a washer for a relative in my truck, and I talked to them about it while I was waiting for them to get the washer, and it's like, oh yeah, that guy's been on vacation for a week and a half. So, like, the day after he called me is the day he went on vacation. I could not reach him, and he was the only guy to talk to for that. So we're working on that. I might have to just straight up reapply to the website and see if they call me again, because it's been like 4 weeks since that happened. I've been trying every day, and sometimes I fall asleep in the middle of the day, you know? Sometimes it's really hot and I lay down, or sometimes I don't have signal. And then I look at my phone and it's 4 o'clock, and I'm like, well, fuck, I missed it. So I've been trying every day that I can wake up early enough to do it. Let's try and reposition this. God, I look horrible. But I've been rambling for, according to my phone, like 13 and a half minutes now. So I'm just going to end it there. Sorry about all the rambling. Thought I'd upload something to YouTube. You know, at least try and get my subscribers some kind of content. If I can, I downloaded a program to record stuff on my computer, so in a few days, I'm going to be going to a friend's house. We're going to watch, like, some videos. We play games there. We do stuff all the time. In those few days, I might bring my laptop and I might, like, record us reacting to something on his TV or something as a group. Maybe that works, maybe that doesn't. I don't know. But with the exception of that, there's nothing I can really think of, so thanks for watching. If you stayed all the way to the end, congrats for you. You lasted the boring ramble marathon. Pat on the back for yourself and all that. That's all I can think of, y'all. So I'm gonna get out of here, and like I always say, stay hot, stay frosty for when your opponent gets heated.